With us now, Craig Archer, who is the assistant editor of the Tameside Advertiser. He's here to talk about some of the stories making the local newspapers this week, the papers that come through your door in your part of Greater Manchester. Hello, Craig.
Hello, Andy.
It's very nice to see you, mate. Front page of yours, which is the Tameside Advertiser. This is a great story about the patriotic grandmother. What's happening here, mate?
Yeah, fantastic tale. As you say, a lady by the name of Norma Johnson, her 19-year-old grandson's in Afghanistan at the moment, and Norma's quite worried, as you can imagine. So she's asking everybody to celebrate the troops and to wish them well by wearing red on a Friday. She wants us all to wear something red.
On a Friday, or tomorrow, or every Friday?
Every Friday.
So just wear something red on Friday
Something
to
red.
show your support for the troops. Obviously,
Yep.
we saw Joseph Etchells laid to rest this week,
Yeah.
so it's a story that's in everybody's minds at the moment. And has there been much support, do you think, the people of Tameside and across Greater Manchester, because she's going to be on the radio tomorrow, and I'm sure other papers will pick this up.
Yeah.
Is it proving popular? Have you got local support for it?
Yeah, we've got the sort of parents of other servicemen over there taking part, and we've got MPs on board, and Norma's going on other media channels to chat about what she's doing.
Did she come to you and tell you? Did she come to the paper?
She wrote a letter.
What, with pen and paper and everything,
Yeah,
like in the
yeah.
old days? She actually
Yeah.
wrote to the local
Yeah.
paper. That still happens. I'm
for the
pleased to
letters
hear
page,
it.
and I picked this letter up and thought, wow, that's a great story. So I buzzed her, and there she is, and she phoned me today to say thanks very much for putting her on the front page. So it's a great story. It's quite a light touch to a massive
What
massive
can be quite a
subject.
serious issue, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
And a lovely idea, so let's hope it does happen. You get lots of support as well.
Absolutely.
I shall wear a red tie reading the
Yeah.
news tomorrow, I
That'd
think.
be brilliant.
I'll wear my red tie reading the news. What else have you got going on here? Now, is this floral tributes on the roadside? Is that the one?
Yeah, it's another Tameside one briefly, but everybody seems to have an opinion on this one. Yeah, floral tributes on the roadside, as you say. There's a couple who've been putting a tribute out to their son who died 3 years ago in a cycling accident. But the tribute keeps being taken away, and they think it's the council.
And what have the council said?
The council are denying it, but have said that they will be taking flowers away if they're wilted and starting to look a mess. So it's something everybody's got an opinion on.
You see them all over Manchester, don't you?
And you see them a lot more. You never used to see them years ago. What is it, do you think, that's kind of brought it to the forefront, where people just want to do this at a place where a loved one has passed away?
It's odd, isn't it? Because people tend to go back to the spot where their loved one's been killed to leave a tribute. But I'm sure this didn't happen 10 years ago. And again, everybody has got an opinion on it. Some people think it's a good idea, others think it's
3 years
a
on,
distraction.
many would say perhaps it's time to move on a little bit. There's people who drive into town from the east of town using the Hyde Road. There's one that's been there for years and years and years. It's been reported in the Manchester Evening News. Has been, a lot of local councils say after a month, they let them have it, and after a month it's time to perhaps move on. I don't know. I have not yet, had the misfortune to have to think about something like that. You see a lot on the Snake Pass as well, up near me, because of the cyclists and stuff.
I mean, do you think that maybe, I know that we've not said that the council has moved them, but somebody's moved them. Do you think that they are moved now and again because it may cause some kind of obstruction in the road or a distraction to drivers?
Possibly, but you could argue that sort of advertising could cause a distraction or anything else, with the drivers or... I don't know. I mean, it seems like somebody's going around taking them down, because others have been taken down in Tameside as well.
Maybe it's somebody who has a personal dislike of them.
So
let's finish on something positive. Let's do the Harley Slack story, because that's terrific news, isn't it?
Yeah,
There's a lot of money for Harley.
Yeah, this poor boy made the headlines a couple of weeks ago. He had meningitis and lost arms and legs to the disease. It was a terrible, terrible story. But on a positive note, a group of people, his friends and family, and one reporter from the Stockport Express have cycled 900 miles to raise 20 grand for his fund, which is absolutely brilliant. And they just landed up there last week.
If they've done so well, we should get their photo on the telly, Craig, and salute these people who've cycled so jolly far and so jolly well. There they are. And the chap from the paper is... Which side of all? The other side.
It's just amazing.
Isn't
it amazing?
The Stocky Express.
How much money has been raised for this little lad?
Yeah.
Everyone across Manchester has just really got behind this story and really helping this young lad. It's amazing.
It's a very, very, very sad story. I mean, imagine, that age. It's just terrible. But what a brilliant ending to it, though, to raise that sort of money. It's fantastic.
Terrific. It's nice to see you, Craig. Thank you for that.
Thanks a lot.
Good luck to people wearing red tomorrow.
Cheers.
We will. Thanks, Craig.